All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to start by saying all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai and double honor to the elders and apostles that rule well. And salutations to the brothers that's doing the work of sincerity and truth. It says Russia plans to finish expansion of Iran's main nuclear plant by 2019. Right, and we all know in Ezekiel, Russia has been a guard unto Iran. You know, they got all types of deals going on to help establish Iran in the Middle Eastern countries. Why? To oppose America, ultimately, because it's biblical prophecy. Now it says a, gen- a general view shows the nuclear power plant of Bashar Rahab Hamavandi rulers. It says the completion of two Russian-built reactors for Iran's Bashar nuclear power plant, which will start on September 10th, could take just 3 years, said nuclear energy expert Hassan Baheshpitor in an interview with Sputnik. It says, according to him, all the problems holding up construction of the second and third nuclear reactors for the Bashir 2 power plant have been solved. This will be a turning point in the mutually rewarding nuclear energy cooperation between our two countries, whose peaceful nature has been confirmed by the International Atomic Energy Agency. The expert said, which that's the cover up. If you don't know the scriptures, then you won't know that the Lord is prepping them up to get ready to destroy America. It says the 1,000 megawatts generated by Bashir 1 accounts for just a 17th of Iran's consumption, he added. The heads of Iran Atomic Energy Organization, Ali Akbar Salhi, said last month that Russia might start the construction of the two 10 billion reactors at Bashir almost immediately. The Bashir 2 nuclear power plant project will be guaranteed by the International Atomic Energy Agency as the first unit of Bushehr has been. It said it will also fully comply with the Non-Proliferation Treaty. You see, that's another article. Russia to provide 5 billion state loan to Iran. It says an agreement to expand civilian nuclear energy cooperation and build 8 more nuclear reactors at Bashir was signed between Russia and Iran in 2014. Right, so they speeding up this process of Iran getting these nuclear missiles, in which Iran more than likely already got the nuclear missiles. But we are just waiting on prophecy to come to pass. It says last year Moscow offered a 5 billion state loan to Tehran to promote industrial cooperation, including the building of the Bashir reactors. It said Russia became the main contractor for the nuclear power plant in 1995, following a delay of almost 2 decades after the Islamic Revolution and the Iran-Iraq War. The plant began to generate energy in 2011. At the moment, the first unit is operating at full capacity. Yeah, and that's it for the article. When I first read the article, Satan be switching up shit. They had Ahmadinejad, the so-called president or leader, the former leader of Iran, who spoke up. They had his ass up there smiling, big ass smiling and shit, because they hate America, and they gave account on America treating the Israelites, keeping them in slavery and shit, man. And that's really the reason why this is going on, because of Israel. The nations had us in slavery, so the Lord is preparing them to battle, and to destroy them, so we can take back the world. And not only did I did just say something about it. Who else said something about it? I think it was the Philippines president said something about it also, and right after that, they had a terrorist attack up in their country. Which is usually staged by America, because they spoke out against America. Not only did they speak out against America, I think it was Kerry went over there and gave them a couple $1 million. And, he talked his shit about it. Like, all you got to do is curse America out, then they pay you and shit. You know, he was talking shit about their ass. Then he had that terrorist attack no more than a day or two later. But yeah. Let me just go ahead and jump in the scriptures because ultimately America's gonna be destroyed, and this is just uh, a little more insight on how the nuclear program coming because that's what America gonna be destroyed with. It says this is Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 27. For now the plagues come upon the whole earth, and we see the plagues happening right before our eyes. The pestilences, the race wars, the wars getting accumulating, the chip being well that's not a plague. The the famines. I'm sorry. The earthquakes. The what is it? The tsunamis and stuff of that nature. We see all that happening right before our eyes. The refugees, that whole situation. That's a part of the plagues. The people being relocated because of all the wars and shit that's going on, man. It says, "For now the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For the Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. Behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east," right from the Middle East, "where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, and that all they which hear them may fear and tremble." Right, and that's talking about them so-called Arabs, which is Ishmael according to the scripture, because the word Arab just means mixed. It's talking about them Ishmaelites. It says also the Carmanians, which is Iran, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power they nuclear missiles. You see, Iran been building up his nuclear art, or trying to build up his nuclear arsenal. Not only that, it's military drills and its capability of being able to shoot missiles. Long range, mid range. So on and so forth. It says, "And with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of Assyria," of America. So America gonna get hit by them thermonuclear missiles from Iran, man. "And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature, them wild men, them Arabs, Ishmaelites. And if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them, then these shall be troubled and keep silence through their power, and shall flee." It says, "And from the land of Assyria shall the enemy besiege them and consume some of them, and in their hosts shall be fear and dread and strife among their kings." Right, so it's gonna be a lot of confusion and anger towards each other during that day. And Scripture says, Satan. How shall house stand if Satan be divided against itself, man? So there's gonna be all types of hell going on in them times, man. It says, it says, verse 34, "Behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storm." And that's Yahweh Shai. When Yahweh Shai return, because during the midst of their battle, Yahweh Shai gonna return, man. "They shall smite one upon another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of the stars upon the earth, even their own star, and blood shall be from the sword unto the belly, and dung of men unto the camel's hoof." Right, so it's gonna be lots of dead bodies, man, when Yahweh shall return. It says, "And there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon earth, and they that see the wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them." Yeah, and I'm gonna end it off with that, man, because ultimately, when this battle takes place, and before the nuclear missiles be shot, Yahweh Shai gonna return with the chariots and join the battle, and then the nuclear missiles are gonna be shot simultaneously while Israel's being delivered from the four corners of the earth. But that's it for the lesson. All praise to Yahweh Shai, divine to the elders and apostles of the world. Shalom.